I welcome all our esteemed dignitaries to this auspicious event of the 24th Kargil Vijay Diwas celebration. Today we are here to commemorate a significant event in the history of our nation, Kargil Vijay Diwas. On this day, we remember and honor the brave soldiers who fought valiantly during the Kargil War of 1999.
शहीदों और मुहाफिजों को सलाम है, सलाम है, सलाम है। गवाह है आज भी कारगिल की वो बुलंद चोटियां, जिनको तुमने अपने लहू से सींचकर तिरंगे की आन, बान और शान को रोशन कर दिया।
26th July is celebrated as the Kargil Vijay Diwas to honor the sacrifices of the brave soldiers who laid down their lives on the front lines to secure a victory against an aggressive and notorious enemies. It gave us heroes like Captain Vikram Batra, Paramveer Chakra, Captain N. Kanguruse, Mahavir Chakra, Subedar Honorary Captain Imliakum Au Mahavir Chakra, and so on, whose accomplishments will be etched in our collective memories forever. The Kargil War was not just a military conflict, it was a test of our nation's unity, determination, and commitment to peace. The enemy attempted to breach our territorial integrity, but they underestimated the unyielding courage and patriotism of our soldiers. Our armed forces displayed exceptional gallantry and determination as they relentlessly fought back to regain every inch of our beloved motherland. The mountains of Kargil witnessed unparalleled bravery as our soldiers faced hostile terrain and adverse weather conditions to protect our nation's honor. Kargil Vijay Diwas is not only a day to celebrate our military's triumph, but also a day to remember the families of those who lost their loved ones. It is a day to express our gratitude to the brave hearts who returned home as heroes and the ones who made the supreme sacrifice. Their dedication and selflessness inspire generations to come, reminding us of the true essence of being an Indian. Furthermore, Kargil Vijay Diwas is a testament to the unbreakable spirit of our nation. It showcased how the entire country came together, transcending barriers of caste, creed, and region to support our soldiers and their families. This unity and camaraderie are the essence of our India's strength. The intention behind such program is not just to commemorate the sacrifice, but also to inspire young generations from the past examples of national service and sacrifice. What happened and transpired in Kargil must be an example to every Indian to judge his or her own actions when it comes to national service and patriotism. We must all resolve to do whatever necessary to serve our proud nation, be it through arts, science, commerce, or even military service. There should be an intention to pay back to the nation's soil. In conclusion, on this Kargil Vijay Diwas, let us remember and salute our brave soldiers. Their sacrifice and triumph will forever be etched in the pages of our nation's history. May their courage inspire us to uphold the values that make India great and always be ready to protect our nation's honor. Jai Hind.
मैं सुबेदार छंगोतर और पूरे वीर नारी और बहादुर कारगिल वार वेटरन की तरफ से आप सबको आज के दिन 24वां कारगिल वार विजय दिवस की इसमें शुभकामना देता हूँ। सबसे पहले मैं उन बहादुरों को परमेश्वर के नाम से याद करता हूँ कि उनकी आत्मा शांति प्रदान करे, जो आज हमारे साथ और इस दुनिया से अलग है, तथा उन वीर नारियों और उन परिवारों को हमेशा खुशहाल रखें। ऑपरेशन विजय एक मशहूर लड़ाई था। आज से 24 साल पहले 26 जुलाई को हमेशा बड़ी कमांडी से हर जगह या जगह जगह पर मनाई जाती हैं। इस ऑपरेशन का बटालियन कई लोग के बटालियन ने हिस्सा लिया, जो कि अभी बार बार हम दोहराते जा रहे हैं। इलाका कारगिल और मॉस्को वाले बटालियन त्रास इन इलाकों में हिस्सा लिया, जिसमें से 2 नागा रेजिमेंट बटालियन थे, तो दोनों बटालियन ने हिस्सा लिया जिसमें से, और जिससे नागा रेजिमेंट सिर्फ रेजिमेंट ही नहीं बल्कि पूरी नागालैंड को आसाम में उछालकर दुनिया को दिखाया है, जिसमें कई लोगों को बहादुर अवार्ड भी मिले हैं। सभी मेंशन नहीं करूंगा, जो हमारे साथ बार बार दोहराते जा रहे हैं। हमारा सबसे लेट कैप्टन निक रजाक को करंगू से, इसका पेरेंट आज हमारे सामने है, और ऑनररी कैप्टन इमनियाकम महावीर चक्र हमारे साथ है, और इसके अलावा मखेबा मेंशन इन दिस पेज, इन्होंने अच्छा काम करके पूरे देश को अच्छा नाम दिया है, जो कि इनका नाम दर्ज दिया गया है। लड़ाई बहुत ही खतरनाक था। इलाका के अनुसार कई चट्टाने थे या कहीं बर्फीले इलाके थे। चलते जा रहे थे और भूख भी लग रहे थे, और दुश्मन ऊपर से हमको फायर गिराया जा रहा था, क्योंकि दुश्मन ऊपर और हम नीचे थे, जिससे हमें काफी परेशानी उठाना पड़ा। तो भी हमारा इंडियन फोर्स ने कई जगहों को अपना कब्जा में रखा, जैसे कि आपको सबको मालूम है कारगिल के अंदर टाइगर हिल है, जो मशहूर जगह था। वहां से रहकर लेके जाने वाले रास्ते को पूरे दिखा देता था, जिससे आराम से एक एक करके आने जाने वालों को बर्बाद किया जा रहा था। उसके बाद हमने उसको इलाके को कब्जा करने के बाद और दुश्मन अपना सामान लेकर पीछे भागना शुरू कर दिया, जिसे हमने पीछा नहीं छोड़ा, उनके ऊपर पीछा करते गए, लड़ते गए। हम दिखा दे रहा था उनके विड्रॉवल की कार्रवाई को, लेकिन हम उनके ऊपर फायर नहीं खोल सका, क्योंकि उस समय सीज फायर का आदेश आ चुका था। इस प्रकार से 20 जुलाई 1999 तक पूरे बटालियन ने अपने इलाके पर, अपना इलावा जवाबदारी इलाके पर डिफेंसिव पोस्ट स्थापित कर दी गई। यहाँ बड़ी खुशी की बात है कि हमारे कई सालों के बाद आज पहली बार राज्य के बड़े बड़े अधिकारियों के साथ कारगिल विजय दिवस मनाने और शहीदों को सम्मान देने के मौका मिला। यह हमारे लिए बहुत ही सौभाग्य की बात है।
24 साल कारगिल वार 2 इतु परा गुंटी कुरी किने आहिले আজি 24 साल हो जासे। इंडिया और पाकिस्तान लड़ाई करा तामते कारगिल वार तामते आमाखान इंडियन मानु बेसि ভাল जवान बेसि मानु ताते सेक्रिफाइस कर दिसे, बेसि मानु तार मुता हाराय दिसे, बेसि मानु बाबा हाराय जैसे, बेसि मानु बच्चा हाराय जैसे, इतु भितरते आमार बच्चा भी हाराय जैसे। कि बड़ा ताइखान लगा रिप्लेस करिब एकु नाइ हले भी ताइखान कंट्री निमिदे सेक्रिफाइस करा तार खान लगा डेथ एनिवर्सरी विजय दिवस डे एनेका आहा दांदे डांगर डांगर ऑफिसर्स खान पब्लिक लीडर्स खान आमा खान के बाल बाल कथा आमा खान के रेस्पेक्ट करा इतु हुनी के नहे मन तो अलग आराम पाए। जून मानु कारगिल वार जाइने रिटर्न आइसे कपाल भाव ईश्वर के थैंक्स दिया से। কোন মানুহ মুতা হারাই গেছে, বাবা হারাই গেছে, বাচ্চা হারাই গেছে, ইটু খান কেবি মনতে ইয়াদ কৰি থাকি আছে। বিজয় দিৱস ডে এনেকা আহিলে আমাৰ লাগা মন লাগা চকুটো যাই কেনে কাৰ্গিল সেক্টৰতে 3 pimples, Black Hills, Kargil Hills, এনেকা কানকে দেখি থাকে। সামতে বিজয় দিৱস ডে দিন দে সামতে এনেকা পাহাৰ জাগাতে কেন্ডেল লাইট দিলে ইটু খান বেছি ভাল পৰা দেখে। বিজয় দিৱস ডে আহিলে ইটু খান সব মনতে আহি থাকে। তাই খান কাৰ্গিল ৱাৰতে sacrifice কৰি দিয়া নিমিত্তে আমাৰ খান কাণ্ট্ৰি এইটো সেভ কৰি দিয়া, মন আৰাম কৰি দিয়া নিমিত্তে বি ঈশ্বৰকে বি থেংকছ দিছে। আমি ইমান কথা বি আমাক ইংলিছ বি নাজানে, হিন্দী বি ভাল কৰি ক'ব নাপাৰে, এইটোৰ পৰা আমি নাগামিজ পৰা কৈ দিছে। বেছি মানুহ নাবুজা বি হ'ব পাৰে, মনতে বেয়া নাপাবি, আমাৰ কথা ইমানতে চেছ কৰিব দেই। চব মানুহকে থেংক ইউ।
Salutation to all those heroes, those who sacrificed their life in the Kargil war. On this proud occasion of Kargil Vijay Diwas, I salute the courage, patriotism and sacrifice of our gallant Indian Army soldiers who from 5th May to 26th July 1999 valiantly fought at the high altitude snow-bound area of Kargil in Jammu and Kashmir to liberate the Indian territory from Pakistan army, who had deviously occupied the bunkers on the top of the mountains during the thinning out of period of the Indian army units. Kargil Vijay Diwas is observed to mark the end of the Kargil war on 26th July 1999. Our brave soldiers fought with grit and guts for the territorial integrity of the nation. On 26th July 1999, the Indian Army carried the day having conquered back all the outposts that had been surreptitiously occupied by Pakistani terrorists. During the intense war, many of our warriors laid down their lives and made supreme sacrifice for the defense of the country. We stand in salute of those officers and troops who gave their today for our tomorrow. Warriors from our own state, Nagaland, are also at the forefront of the war. We salute you all who are present here today and who had played crucial roles and displayed exemplary courage and patriotism during the war. We also remember our brave warriors from our state who made the supreme sacrifice for the nation. The story of the victory of Kargil was inscribed in the peaks of Kargil 24 years ago, will continue to inspire several generations. With that inspiration, programs related to Vijay Diwas are being organized in different parts of the country. The victory in Kargil was the victory of the brave sons and daughters of indomitable courage Victory in Kargil was the victory of India's resolutions. It was the victory of India's power and greatness. Victory in Kargil was the victory of the expectations of dutifulness of every Indian. Here I want to mention what is the significance or what is the speciality of the Kargil war. You all know well, we have fought many wars, particularly with our neighbors, either Pakistan or China. Immediately after independence, we fought with Pakistan. Of course, it's a long story. I don't want to tell all those stories now. Anyhow, though late, though belated, fortunately Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, the then Home Minister, he ordered the army, and our army people, they fought vigorously and driven out the Pakistan. But we were successful, but not complete. While the fight was going on, suddenly a message has come. Stop war. Our soldiers, those who stood where they stood, that portion is called now the line of control. Actually, this is not the border. That is why the POK has come. Pakistan occupied Kashmir is not because of the valor of the Pakistan soldiers, it is for the weakness of course, I don't want to say, it is not, anyhow, it's a history. You fought with your every courage, sacrifice, you sacrificed. But ultimately, the result, it is not complete. It is only half done, I can say. China, again, we fought, we means our army people, we fought. But ultimately, more than 14,000 square miles or something, it was occupied China and we stopped the war. It is history, it is not politics, it is history. In Bangladesh war also we fought and successfully Bangladesh was formed. But more than 1 lakh of Pakistan soldiers were with us. We could have at that time told clearly, come on, go back from Pakistan occupied Kashmir, vacate it, and then only we can release these 1,000 soldiers. Of course, nothing was, that's the history. Still we have got POK and also we have won. You have won practically. But in the history of our country, in the history of independence India, first time the complete occupation of the Pakistan was vacated in the Kargil. That is the speciality of the Kargil war. Even at that time, Nawaz Sharif, the Prime Minister of Pakistan, went to America. In those days, that was the method adopted by Pakistan, modus operandi. And Pakistan also, American president also called Vajpayee, our Prime Minister at the time. But emphatically Vajpayee told clearly, no, nothing of that sort. Unless the occupied people of Pakistan and they are vacated, an inch of India is occupied Pakistan, I will not stop the war. That is why we are successful. So the Kargil war is great, Kargil war is different, Kargil war is worship. We are all appreciating Kargil war only because of that. It is 100% success, 100% success. So wars are not fought by governments, by the entire nation. Governments come and go, but those who do not mind living or dying for the country are immortals. Soldiers sacrifice their lives for not only the present, but also the future generation and for a secured future. Soldiers don't differentiate between the dead. For them, duty is supreme. I join my fellow citizens of Nagaland in paying our tribute to the brave and fearless soldiers of Mother India who stood firm on their line of duty and are no more with us. Our great nation will continue to draw inspiration from the sacrifices of these brave hearts. Sister Nivedita, she says that the will of the people, the intense feeling of the people, the prayers of the people, वो तो इच्छा शक्ति से एक क्रिया शक्ति, it created a kriya shakti and that encourages the soldiers to fight against the enemies. Of course, soldiers are the main person, but the entire nation, the people of the country, they should pray. Whenever we fought against our neighboring countries, Pakistan, the entire nation was with us also. They prayed. That is why we are successful. So that way, I am very happy to be here to participate on this occasion of Kargil Vijay today, seeking inspiration from these brave hearts and their families. Let's dedicate ourselves, our duties toward the nation. Jai Hind, thank you.
Good morning and Jai Hind everybody. Honorable Governor of Nagaland, Shri Ganeshan, and my fellow countrymen. It has been a great honor to be part of this event. Enough has been spoken about Kargil War and the importance of Vijay Diwas. At the onset, let me acknowledge that this event would not have been possible had the Governor himself not directed that he wants all the brave veterans at Raj Bhavan and he would like to meet them and convey his sentiments. In Indian Army, we don't forget our own. There is a concept of from womb to tomb. Then, from your birth till you die, we take ownership. We don't forget those who have been left behind. I am deeply honored that today we have parents and sister of Captain Kanguru Se Mahavir Chakra, pride of Nagaland, who unfortunately could not come back from the icy heights of Kargil. We also have Honorary Captain Emilio Kumao, Mahavir Chakra, who is with us, who came back alive to narrate his experiences. We have brave hearts of 1st Naga Regiment and 2 Naga Regiment, the pride of Indian Army, who are sitting with us. Many of your comrades and friends could not come back. You fought shoulder to shoulder. But those who are sitting here, I know, will never forget Kargil, ever. Those who have not been to Kargil understand the terrain of Kargil. 15,000 to 20,000 feet, where you could not have a grip on the rock. Wherein a famous story about Captain Kanguru Se. So when he could not climb up with his shoes on, he took his shoes off in sub-zero temperature just to take an LMG and climb up the steepy, icy heights of Kargil. He succeeded. In today's day and age, when we can't take a small bodily pain, what our soldiers endured in Kargil is unprecedented. In the American Army, they had a study that how could a man endure so much? How can somebody like Nagamiskinika Paribo? Not possible. Humanly not possible. 30 kg load, aru banduk, aru pahar, aru baraf, aru thanda, aru goli. Itu maja to apuni khan success paise. it was not a mean feat. And it was done because of love of the nation, love for your comrades, love for your army, and above all, which Indian Army takes pride, love for your regiment. The contribution of our soldiers from Nagaland will not be forgotten. I understand, being a soldier, what you had endured during Kargil war. I was just, when the Honorable Governor was giving his speech, I just remembered what all he said. And he said about Kargil that the entire nation came together. And I, that point in time, was moving from there to National Defence Academy in 1999. And every day we used to follow up the operations, how Kargil happened. And every day we used to take update. And it was heart-rending for us to be in comfort zone, not be part of the battlefield. Because for a soldier to be left out of battle is heart-wrenching when his comrades are laying down their life in service of the nation. At the end, once again, sir, thank you very much. Thank you very much for honouring our comrades, our ex-servicemen, our veterans, the Indian Army fraternity. We are deeply touched and honoured by the sentiment shown by Honourable Governor of Nagaland. Lastly, I'll quote from the Bible. From ashes to ashes, dust to dust, you'll rise again. In this I'll trust. You are in our hearts till the end. We will meet again soon, my friend. You may be gone, but I know you are near. You are in my heart. I hold you there. I believe in hope. In peace you'll rest. I'll still miss you. I bet you guessed. I'll see you soon, and it's a must. Someday, somewhere, maybe in our dreams, we will definitely meet our fallen comrades. And how can a man die better than to face fearful odds for the ashes of his father and for the temple of his gods? Jai Hind.